Hi, this is Bruce, the Last Nail, and Keeli and I are here in Arvada, Colorado. We're at the Old Town Arvada train station, and we're going to take the train into downtown Denver on this Saturday, August 7th, 2021. So we'll see how it goes. This is the first time, or the first video that I'm doing actually in the downtown Denver area. So let's see how it goes. We got a few minutes and before the eastbound train is supposed to come here and pick us up. So I'm glad you could join me and come along for the ride with me and Keeli. And there we are at the Old Town Arvada train station. There's the parking structure. And as we pan over to the right, there's a community garden. And there's a couple of the old Town Arvada train station buildings. That looks more like a barn for storing tractors. Train station's probably down there. And here comes the train.
Welcome aboard RTD Commuter Rail. This is the G line to Union Station. And that of others on board.
So we're coming into downtown Denver, and that is Coors Field that the train is going by right now, and that's where the Colorado Rockies play.
This is Union Station, our final destination. All passengers, please exit the train and make sure you have all of your personal belongings. Thank you for riding RTD Commuter Rail.
And this is where they had the All-Star game this year. You know, there are people in there. Looks like they're working, so the Rockies must be in town this weekend. I didn't check the schedule to see who they're playing, but it does look like there's some people in there. So now we're in downtown Denver, Union Station, and hi Keeli, how are you?
Awesome.
Cool. But we're just starting on our little downtown adventure here, and we'll see where we end up. This is the plaza right outside of Union Station. We're on Wincoop near 17th Street. Behind us would be 16th, and that would be the 16th Street Mall. And here's the Union Station. This is the main part, the main building at Union Station in downtown Denver. And it looks like they got something going on down here. So we didn't come here with any kind of an agenda in mind, just to come down to downtown Denver and just see what was going on. And we're going to walk towards Coors Field right now.
I don't know what's inside that thing. I don't want to know. Let's go.
I don't know if we want to find out. So, we're down here at the Union Station Farmers Market, Saturdays 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I've got almost 11:30. So this is Riskin's Bitters and Refreshments. Fruit Boy. Over here, they've got Vietnamese food and crepes. And here's the farmer's market info booth. So that's it for the Union Station Farmers Market. And I'm going to be masking up and down today because of the COVID virus variant that's here and alive and well. And in downtown Denver, I'm sure it is. So we're still going to go down Wynkoop towards Coors Field. Here's Rodizio Grill, and it's Rodizio Grill, the Brazilian steakhouse. So this is really interesting in here. This is something I've never seen in this part of downtown Denver. It's McGregor Square, and there's Keeli. And it's the square right before you get over to Coors Field. And this must be all new construction. So yes, the Rockies are in town today, and they're playing the Miami Marlins. So let's... Wow, this is all new. I've never seen this. This is great, though. There's some high-rise. I assume these are apartments. The Denver Chop House and Brewery. There's a lot of breweries here in Denver. In fact, when I got here, I developed a little saying. I said, wine is to California as beer is to Colorado. Because there's a lot of microbreweries here in Colorado and tons of them here in the Denver area. And here we are at McGregor Square. And here's a write-up about the Blake Street Bombers. And the Blake Street Bombers, that was a moniker that was given to a set of 4 prolific hitters in 1995 for the Colorado Rockies. Dante Bichette, Vinny Castilla, Andre Galarraga, and Larry Walker. Then it goes on to tell their story. I've been to quite a few Rockies games, And I will admit, I'm a Dodger fan. I don't have my Dodger hat today, but I've probably been to more Dodger Rocky games than really any other team. So here's another milestone. This is for the 2007 Colorado Rockies that made it to the World Series. Then, unfortunately, they got swept by the Boston Red Sox. And here's a write-up on the Rockies legend, number 17, Todd Helton. Big home run hitter. 17 seasons in one uniform. He, I guess, as a Dodger fan, I would say that he is the closest thing to the Steve Garvey of the Colorado Rockies. Of course, they probably wouldn't care for my characterization. They want him to be the Todd Helton of the Colorado Rockies. So here is Coors Field, and I'm on the west side of Coors Field. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get in or anything like that. And our thing was to come down here to downtown Denver and walk around downtown Denver, not to spend a lot of time here. I could always come here at a later time, check out Coors Field, even come to a game, but not today. And there's the screen. That is so cool. I have never seen this. And you've got some big speakers up there. No doubt this is probably a really nice plaza to come into after a Rockies game. We're in the dairy block, and this appears to be an alley way it's been repurposed. And there's milk coming out of a container. Of course, it's a statue, but let's see where it lands. There you go, it lands right here. This is called the dairy block. And this looks like Old Forester, a restaurant or a brewery. This is some of the product that they have in Williams. There's a painting of row 20 at Coors Field. This is the dairy block. Pocalola. This is Blanchard Family Wines. There's some oak wine barrels. Blake's Passage, that takes you out to Blake Street. There's Keeli. And here's a depiction of the Coors Field infield. This is kind of cool because it's got all flowers and plants. This looks a lot higher than it is because there's a mirrored ceiling up there. But you can see where the spotlights are. Keely just noticed this. Well-behaved women seldom make history. How true that is. There's a Colorado Rocky in his road uniform as we now leave the dairy block. Now we're in the heart of downtown Denver along the 16th Street Mall. As you can see, it doesn't compare at all to the Pearl Street Mall. There's a Cheesecake Factory. There's the Tower Building. Famous Denver building right there. Now here's a restaurant that has a little notoriety to me. It seems like every time I brought a date here, and when the date was over, I would get dumped. But I know I've brought Keely here, and I haven't been dumped yet, so I guess the jinx is off. Here's a nice, beautiful planter in downtown Denver at the mall. And we've got the famous cow. Someone is selling some of their art. And we've got a couple of Denver's finest on horseback. And then there goes the Denver Fire Department. And there's that party truck. Hey, here's the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City, but it is the Denver branch. Now we're starting to get from the middle, heading towards the southern end of the mall. There's Fusion Tacos. A lot of music people are out here today. Here's the Hard Rock Cafe in Denver. Every big town or big city has a Hard Rock Cafe. I have quite a few t-shirts. Not sure I even have the Denver. But this is the Hard Rock Cafe. So we have a theater up at top. There's a Rocky Mountain chocolate factory. Now this is Tremont coming up here. Next street is Court. I think we're going to go ahead and turn left here and go up to 17th because Keely and I are going to go to a vegetarian restaurant that's been recommended by someone I work with. It's a street percussionist. Denver landmark, the Brown Palace Hotel and Spa. So Keely and I stopped at a restaurant. It's a vegetarian restaurant here in Denver. It's up on 17th Avenue. I'm not seeing the cross street out there, but it's called Watercourse. And we're both getting a vegetarian chicken and waffles brunch. And I guess the chicken, they call it chicken, but it's a breaded cauliflower and probably a waffle and a few other things, but it's completely vegetarian. So, does that sound good?
Sounds good, I think. We'll see how it tastes.
We'll see how it tastes, but Keeli says that she thinks it sounds good. I think it sounds good too. So, we'll see. So here's the presentation of the waffles, the chicken and waffles, and the cauliflower, and it's a beautiful presentation.
Yeah,
There's Keeli's.
Nice.
Of course, I think Keeli's looks a lot better than mine, so I don't know. Maybe I'll trade her. Of course, it's the same exact thing, but it looks really good.
It does.
So far, this is really good. The waffles, I'm not sure how they are, but the cauliflower, the breaded cauliflower, which they call chicken, is great. And then you can see in there's some jalapeno jelly. And then I'm not really, I forget what the sauce is. But the sauce is really good too. How's it taste?
It's great. It tastes very good.
Keeli likes it.
Very tasty.
The vegetarian chicken and waffles was just excellent. It was to die for, I guess, or to kill for, whatever you want to call it. But it was just absolutely wonderful. It had a vegetarian cheese sauce. I'm not sure what they made it from. Of course, the breaded cauliflower was excellent. The waffle was excellent. I really liked the jalapeno jelly, which I've had before. I know that's a fairly common item, but I would definitely, if you're in the neighborhood of 17th Avenue in Denver, I would definitely recommend you stop in here. And even if you're not a vegetarian, just stop in and try it out. It's a wonderful place. The ambiance, or the vibe, it's really nice in here too. It's real casual, very friendly. So, how did you like it?
It turned out really, really nice. It was really delicious, really good, and I'm always impressed in restaurants how they come up with different tastes that are good and fulfilling, and it was just really, it tasted really, really good, and I think it's a talent for restaurants to have, to come up with stuff that's very tasty. It tastes good, it smells good, it looks good, and most of all, it looks and tastes like what your normal traditional chicken and waffles would. Very much so. And I think it was excellent. It really was. Very tasty, very good. High five to Watercourse.
Are we vlogging? Is this on a vlog?
Yes.
Hey, welcome to Watercourse. Come in. Come try us out.
The last meal.
What's that?
The last meal.
Oh, yeah.
I do a lot of Denver and northern Colorado things. So
Hey,
this is my first time.
Where are we visiting from?
Boulder.
Boulder. Okay, awesome.
So I have a question though.
Yeah.
Tell me about your cheese sauce with that. What was it made of?
It's going to be coconut based. So they base it with coconut. They season it with a lot of really good stuff. But it's the king for sure. If you haven't tried it, try the chorizo and grits. That's the next one to come back for.
Great flavor. Great flavor.
Are we thinking about milkshakes at all? Some German chocolate cake maybe?
So what are the milkshakes made of?
It's coconut ice cream based.
Coconut ice cream.
It's good stuff.
I think we're going to skip it today.
We're going to pass on the
Excellent.
turn.
No worries. Something to come back for. Come in and see us.
Yeah, we'll be back.
What's your name?
Isaac.
Isaac. Thanks, Isaac.
Hey, thank you. I'll be here if you want to come see me. Thanks for coming in.
High five to Isaac, too.
Yes, high five to Isaac.
He did a great job.
This is the Watercourse Foods. And it's at 17th Avenue and Emerson Street. Very good. It was really worth coming over here. Keely wanted to come by and see this building here. This is the Holy Ghost Catholic Church in Denver. And she says it looks very impressive inside, so we'll try to go inside. And I want to be real careful because if there's a mass going on, I want to be respectful of the parishioners and not take video inside. The church is locked up. We're down here on 19th and California, so we're gonna stay probably on 19th and head back towards the stadium or towards Union Station. So this is the Holy Ghost Catholic Church, and it's right in front of this big, wow, this is a high-rise office building. So this is the federal building, U.S. Custom House. It's probably a place you might not want to come to because it's also the United States Bankruptcy Court. Okay, so here's a little YouTube-y thing I just have to do. I saw another YouTuber doing this. Wait. So I think this is kind of rude. It keeps asking me what my weight is. Wait. Well, this is Thru's last nail, and I'm going to go ahead and call it a day down here in downtown Denver. It's been a really nice day, a little smoky from all the fires going on out west. And we're down here back at Union Station. So please, if you will, give the video a big thumbs up and hit that subscription button. And be safe, have fun, and have a safe summer. Goodbye.
Bye.